Deontay Wilder is set to face Derek Chisora this Saturday in London, and he's on a press run. As we all know, Deontay Wilder's eldest daughter suffers from spina bifida, a condition that she was born with. So in the next clip that you're going to hear, Deontay Wilder drops some raw details on the mother of his eldest daughter. Check it out.
It had a strong impact on my life because I chose to keep her. Her mother didn't. Her mother tried to set me up, to have the baby. She ejected my sperm in her and ran in the bathroom and locked the door. And that's how we had her.
Really?
Yeah. Truth be told, she don't even know I know this.
Wow.
But I'm telling it on to the world.
How do you know that?
I'm smart. When we was having sex, when I came, I used to come on her stomach. I used to fold my towel nicely by the bed because I would want to wipe it off of her stomach. This particular time, she chose that she wanted to have a baby by me because I was the best thing that ever came into her life. Most of her relationships only last for 2 months or whatever because she was a promiscuous woman. I didn't know it at the time. I only found out this thing by reading her journal. She didn't know that I read her journal either. So during that time, I did what I do. I had a good nut, and I nutted on her stomach. This time, I went and got the towel and tried to wipe it off, and she hit my hand so hard, I thought she hit my hand like a home run, like a baseball player do a baseball bat. But she screamed, "No!" as if she was being raped. She got up so quickly and ran into the bathroom and locked the door. 2 weeks later, she liked to go clubbing and drinking with her girls and stuff. Like, okay, cool. But this particular moment in time, she knew she was pregnant. So she was pregnant with my daughter, but she didn't do all the right things to, take her prenatal vitamins and things, the nutrients and the minerals that needed for my daughter to stay healthy. She just was worried about this child having my child, but my child ended up with spina bifida. So going into the doctor's office, we had an opportunity to terminate the pregnancy, but it's just something in my heart. I just felt like she deserved to live. I wanted to take up on this opportunity of taking care of a girl that was born with spina bifida, a child that's in need. She needed me as I needed her. Her mother had no remorse, had no feelings about it, because she didn't even think I was gonna make the decision that I made. We were still in college. So she probably thought that I was gonna terminate the pregnancy so she can attempt to trap me again. You understand me? So when I dedicated myself to having my child, that was it, that was my whole life. That was everything, So from that point, I knew I couldn't go to school to be a professional athlete or anything like that. I had to dedicate everything to my daughter. I knew that school wasn't an option for me to be a professional, but I was in the school of hard knocks.
It's a shame what some women will do to try to keep a man. Now, she could have easily at least just taken care of herself and taken care of her body for the baby so the baby can incubate in her stomach. But she simply did it to try to keep him. And let me just give a shout out to Deontay Wilder for being a man and choosing to not do away with his baby's life. He could have easily said, yes, let's get rid of it, but he chose otherwise. And this in itself was a blessing. It was definitely a blessing because we see how his life has turned out when he decided to dedicate himself to his daughter. So definitely shame on the BM. Tons of blessing to his daughter, who seems like she pretty much have overcome a lot of this. She's driving. She has her own home, as Deontay Wilder said. She's doing well for herself. So, as he said, the doctor wasn't the final verdict. God had the final verdict. And God has not limited her like the doctor claimed. God is allowing her to live a very full and fulfilling life. And these are the type of stories that I love to hear, man. I love to hear these type of stories. Hop in my comments. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Smash the like button. Smash the sub button. And I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gone.